I think the city made a mistake. The city made a mistake not to deport someone that the federal government strongly felt should be deported. So I have absolutely no support for a city that ignores the strong evidence that should be acted on.
Hillary Clinton on CNN earlier this week talking about sanctuary cities as those cities like San Francisco come under fire after the murder of Kate Steinle by an illegal in the city by the Bay. Today, Mrs. Clinton doubled down with her support of sanctuary cities, saying she believes those cities can help public safety. And the issue at hand is really comprehensive immigration reform. Sounds like a topic to talk about with our panel. And let's bring in our political panel from Newsmax, Washington. It's Stephen Cobb, the former General Counsel for the Democratic Party of Virginia. And via Skype from Las Vegas, political commentator and the founder of ReaganBaby.com, Meagan Barth. Stephen, I got to begin with you. Really, sanctuary cities are going to help with public safety?
Well, sure. This is one of those issues that really isn't a left political issue or a right political issue. It gets one between the intersection of the federal government and that of states and localities. The International Associations for Chiefs of Police are one of the major law enforcement organizations that comes out on this issue and discusses the importance of community policing and its juxtaposition in the immigration debate. And one of the things they talk about is that their job is to focus on community policing. That means the state and local criminal laws, not about federal immigration standards. And that when they're placed in the position of trying to enforce federal immigration standards and go through that reporting, it has a negative effect on their ability to build that sort of trust within their community and have the reporting requirements from others within.
Okay, so we hear the rationale. They're saying they
their
got
ability to conduct their own jobs as peace officers and the federal government's job to enforce its own immigration
Right,
law.
so they're saying to get the bad guys, they got to talk to the guys who came here illegally. Okay, got it. Meagan, does that make sense, especially in the wake of what we saw in San Francisco last week?
No, it doesn't make sense because the specific function of a city providing sanctuary and then calling itself a sanctuary city is a green light for illegal immigrants to find sanctuary. Why would an illegal immigrant contact the police regarding any matter if they were illegal? They've already broken the law by entering this country illegally, but yet they can be protected in a sanctuary city from that violation. And why are we federally funding sanctuary cities if these sanctuary cities are specifically designed to aid and abet illegal immigrants in defiance of federal immigration law, which has been on the books since Bill Clinton passed immigration reform in 1996.
Well, actually, friendly amendment.
One of the issues here is, I mean, it goes to that main issue of public safety. So, in a sense, I defer to our police departments, both in cities big and small, and our state law enforcement officers who talk about this being an important issue in their ability to effectively have community police operations.
Public safety is not going to be had by releasing illegal immigrants who have committed crimes back onto the street in defiance of ICE and federal law.
All right, let me move to another topic that is going to be part of it.
And it becomes then ICE's requirement.
Let me move to another topic. Appreciate the dialogue right here, but it's something that will deal with sanctuary cities and other stuff. Donald Trump calls out former Florida Governor Jeb Bush and his brother, President George W. Bush, today on Twitter. He said the former president received a $100,000 fee to speak at a charity for wounded veterans. Meagan, first to you, is it smart to try and play this connection between Jeb and George W.?
Well, I think it's smart because there's so much animosity directed to George W. Bush for a certain number of his policies, particularly from the left. I don't think it's smart for a Republican to violate Reagan's 11th Amendment, and I think we have enough of a circular firing squad going on when the attacks really should be at the left. Specifically Hillary Clinton, as we assume she's going to be the nom, or the socialist Bernie Sanders. We have plenty of ammunition to fight against socialism, and we have plenty of ammunition to fight against the lies that Hillary Clinton continues to tell the American public.
All right, let's let Stephen get in on this. 20 seconds, Stephen. You get the last word.
Sure, I think Megan's comments are telling. She talks about ammunition and attacks. Whether you're a Democrat or rather you're a Republican, I hope what you're doing is less attacking and more articulating your vision for the future of the United States and how you plan to make that happen. So to the extent that we're talking about attacks and ammunition, whether they're lobbed from the left or the right, I would hope there's more constructive things to talk about.
All right, we will have more give and take with you in the days ahead. Stephen Cobb and Meagan Barth, you have our thanks. And as Donald Trump continues to rise in the polls, he's got many people asking, can he win the nomination? Does he have your vote? Go to this website, newsmaxpolls.com, and let us know who your choice is for the 2016 Republican nominee.